What are the only ways America could ever be invaded? America has never been successfully invaded, not once in over 200 years. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means everyone's thinking about invasion wrong. Tanks rolling across beaches won't work. The ways America could actually be invaded have nothing to do with soldiers. Today we're breaking down the only realistic ways to invade America, and why you won't see any of them coming. Forget ships and planes. The first invasion is happening right now through your computer. Cyber attacks. In 2021, Russian hackers shut down the Colonial Pipeline. This single pipeline supplies 45% of the East Coast's fuel. Gas stations ran completely dry within hours. Panic buying started everywhere. Lines stretched for miles. One cyber attack. No soldiers needed, no bullets fired, just lines of computer code. China does this constantly to American systems. In 2015, Chinese government hackers stole personnel records of 21 million federal employees. Complete records. Names, home addresses, fingerprints, security clearances, every piece of sensitive information. Everything needed to blackmail, track, or compromise government workers. That's not simple espionage anymore. That's preparation for something bigger. North Korea hit Sony Pictures back in 2014, completely wiped entire computer systems clean, released thousands of private internal emails, cost hundreds of millions of dollars in damage. A tiny isolated country with barely any functioning economy crippled a major American corporation, and did it from thousands of miles away. This is the new form of invasion in the modern world. And here's the terrifying part about this. America's infrastructure runs on computers. Hospitals, banks, transportation, all connected to the internet, all vulnerable. Russia proved this in Ukraine. Before sending a single tank, they attacked Ukraine's power grid. Lights went out across the country. The invasion doesn't need boots on the ground. It needs keyboards in Beijing. But cyber isn't the only invisible invasion. The second way to invade America? Buy it. China owns 380,000 acres of American farmland. That's larger than the entire city of Los Angeles. They own Smithfield Foods, the largest pork producer in America. They control a huge portion of America's food supply, and it's completely legal. China also owns AMC Theaters, Legendary Entertainment, pieces of major American companies. When you own the assets, you don't need to conquer the country. You already control it. But it goes deeper. China holds over $850 billion in U.S. Treasury bonds. That's American debt. If China dumps those bonds all at once, the U.S. economy crashes, stock market collapses, dollar loses value, recession hits instantly. They won't do it because it would hurt them too, but the threat exists. Economic dependence is a weapon, and China knows it. Look at rare earth minerals. These are materials needed for phones, computers, military equipment. China controls 80% of global production. America needs these minerals. Can't make fighter jets without them. Can't make missiles without them. If China cuts off supply, American military production stops. No invasion needed. Just turn off the tap. This is economic warfare, and it's invisible to most Americans. You can't see it, but it's more effective than any army. And there's one more type of invasion that's even more dangerous.